Here are 10 things to keep in mind when writing a check. Tip number 1. Issue cross checks as often as you can. Add the words account pay. This ensures funds from your account can only be transferred to the account of the person to whom you are issuing the check. Tip number 2. If you are writing a bearer check, remember, this is as good as cash. This allows anyone to withdraw cash using your check. Tip number 3. Write the correct name of the person or company you're making the check out to. Check the spelling carefully before you write. Tip number 4. Don't make alterations or overwrite because your check can be dishonored. Tip number 5. Think about the date you want to put on the check. Remember, the check will only be cashed on or after the date mentioned. Checks are only valid for 3 months. Tip number 6. Ensure the amount in words and figures match. Tip number 7. Keep your check safe from fraud. Don't leave extra spaces between words or figures. Always draw a line through any unused space so that it cannot be misused. Tip number 8. Signatures on checks are checked against bank records, so ensure your signature matches the signature you provided to the bank. Please avoid initials. Tip number 9. Do not write, fold, mark or pin on the marker code band of the check. The marker or magnetic ink character recognition system helps banks identify and validate the authenticity of the check electronically. It is prone to error if damaged, so don't tamper with this band. Tip number 10. Record all details of the checks issued. You may need this information later. You now have various alternatives to writing checks that save you time and money. To know more, log on to www.hdfcbank.com.